All right, what's going on, guys? So it is day number 4 here in Bermuda. The last 2 days it was rather bad weather. Yesterday especially was really stormy, really windy. Today it's sunny and with a little bit of overcast, so the weather is better. It's still very windy though, but the water conditions are not really better. I guess whatever remnants of the storm are around, they're still kind of creating some havoc here in the water. So I came over to a different spot. I'm kind of on like the southeastern side of the island, more or less. The island's kind of weirdly orientated, but yeah, we're kind of on the southeastern side. First time over here. Just want to try some different habitats, different environments, different spots, see if we can get some different species. So the water here is really rough. We'll try to fish it. If not, there is a little secluded cove type thing that we might fish. We'll see what happens. That's some spray from the giant wave that just came over the rocks. So yeah, tough conditions, but we'll see what we can do over here. Alrighty, so here's what we got going on. Obviously very rough water, a little bit of shrimp with a 1-ounce sinker. My shrimp is also really mushy because it's been thawed and refrozen about 3 or 4 times now. But let's just drop it right down there and let's see if there's something down there. That was quick. First fish of the day. Let's look at this guy. Alright, so it seems like these guys are just about everywhere. First fish from this spot is a little slippery D-wrasse. Got him. Another one of those guys. Alright, so it seems like these guys are just absolutely everywhere. You fish the surf, you get slippery D's. You fish the inlets, you get slippery D's. You fish the back bays, more slippery D's. Got him. That's another one. Yeah, so smallest one of the day, but nothing else I can say about these guys that I haven't already said. Let's get it back and let's really, really hope we don't get any more of these. I'll try to make some casts somewhere else. Oh, this is something different. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so it's not a slippery D, which I'll take, but this looks to be hairy blanny, I believe. Very nice colors on this one. Well, I guess not colors, but very nice pattern. They don't normally have this kind of pattern. Anyway, pretty sure that's what it is. So better than slippery D, but still not all that cool. Oh, I still got the fish on. I was snagged, but it was my sinker that got snagged. I still got the fish. Alright, so I switched spots, made a drop, had a bite, got snagged, broke the sinker off, and out of all that work, we just got the smallest slippery D of the day to show for it. Got him. sergeant major. Yeah, so I still had one piece of shrimp left, so I decided to make a cast with that before I switched spots, and we got ourselves our first sergeant major of the day. It's better than the slippery D's, I'll give it that much, but it's still not a really cool catch. Alright, so we were just fishing kind of past that boat on those cliffs way out there in the distance. I'm gonna get my feet wet here in the sand for the first time, and we'll fish the actual kind of surf here. There was no real surf here, and we'll see if there's some sandy species over here, because I'm tired of all those slippery D's, blandies, and sergeant majors. So let's hope there's one, something here, and two, something I haven't caught yet. Alrighty, so it's been about 45 minutes since I started fishing the beach area, and really the best thing that happened was I had like a needlefish or a houndfish follow my bait in as I was reeling it in to check it. So I've been pig clean a couple times. I don't know if that's been fish, crabs, or just my bait washing away as the waves were pushing up against it, but there's nothing going on here in the sandy area. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put my shoes back on. We're going to try to fish these rocks here on the left side. We fished them on the right side, and all we got were those wrasses, blandies, and sergeant majors. So got a little bit of time left. I'm going to fish here on the left, and hopefully we can make something happen out of nothing, because so far it's been a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, is that a fish? That is a fish. Oh, this is a big one. That's a parrot. What? Let's see if we can get him in before he starts pulling. What kind of parrot is this? What? I was not expecting this. Nope, don't pull, dude. Don't pull, dude. He's gonna break me off. I was going for like some blandies or something under the rocks, and instead we got this really cool parrot. Oh man, how am I gonna get this guy up here? He's about to break my line, I know that. Can I flip him up here? Got him. Let's go. Alright, so this beauty I believe is a stoplight parrotfish. I'm not positive. I think it is, which I've caught once before in Florida. I can't believe this guy bit, that he was down there in the super shallow water, and that I caught him. So let's get him back there. He should be okay. He's swimming kind of upright. There he goes. He just took off. But I started dropping here close to shore along these rocks, looking for like a blandy or something, like a tide pool blandy. And that parrot was under that rock. Sweet. Oh, there we go. What is this? It's a blandy. Alright, so I did say I wanted a blandy species, but I did say I wanted a cool blandy species. This looks to be another masquerader blandy, if I'm not mistaken. Got him. What is this little thing? Alright, so unfortunately this appears to be the smallest masquerader blandy I've ever caught in my life. So I'm looking for some cool blandies, not these boring blandies, but I guess for now this will have to do. got him. What is this? All right. I think we're gonna take a quick look at this slippery, and then we're gonna call it a session. All right, so it's another slippery. Caught a bunch of these during this session. There still is a little opening there between the rocks, so I made one cast in there, and this is what we got to show for it. So let's get this guy back and let's wrap it up. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it. And I'm not sure which session was worse, this one or the last one, the second session from yesterday. Unfortunately, I picked this spot because it looked like it had a good amount of variety. We started out at those cliffs kind of right at the entrance to the ocean. Thought that would have been a cool little spot. There are some tide pools which we might fish later, but the tide was still too high for those. There was a beachy area, and I haven't fished any sort of beachy, sandy areas during this session. So I thought maybe we could have got some sandy species. I don't know if there's permit here, but like the permit type species, those type of things. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And then over here on these rocks, the parrotfish really kind of saved the day. That's 2 days in a row now where a fish I'm not really targeting and going after was the highlight of the day. That was cool. I think the stoplight, which I've caught once before, still a pretty cool catch. But yeah, unfortunately, not much going on here. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna cool off in the shade for a little bit. And I think as the tide goes down, I'm gonna fish those tide pools next. Not sure yet. But yeah, hope you guys liked it anyway, and I will see you next time.